Ugh. What are they doing? Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. But pretty much welcome because it's just my second video. But I am Zaria Selena, and you already read the title, you already know what this video is about, so you clicked on it because you want to know what there is to learn from college, like my experience, because I got one more semester, so I feel like I should have a good understanding of what it is that you need to learn, or it's good to know about college before you start. So I got a pretty decent list right here of some stuff that I'll be talking to y'all about today. So the first thing that I'm gonna talk about is to please fill out scholarships. Y'all, just fill out any scholarship. Even if you think that you're not going to get it, apply. Because when I tell you, that helped me so much, because I have a full ride. I have a full ride, no game, no jokes about it. Now, I did have a loan. Well, I still do have a loan that I'm paying off, but because I got enough money with scholarships and I wasn't able to get financial assistance until 2020. I wasn't able to get financial assistance till then. I also got the COVID relief fund. I got a lot of assistance from that, and I was able to get a refund. So that's what I'm using to pay on my loan. So your girl got a full ride. And the reason I'm just paying off my loan instead of just paying it off altogether is because it can boost your score. It can boost your credit score. The next thing I got on here is this is major. This is major. And I got to make sure y'all hearing me on this. Y'all listening? Do not. Are y'all listening? Do not choose a major that fulfills anyone else's dreams. Hello, somebody. Do not pick a major that fulfills someone else's dreams, because you will regret it. If you do not love that major or love anything about what you are learning, what are you in the major for? Because you're not going to love your job that you chose based on someone else's dream. I was a nursing major. Freshman year, all through high school, I was set. I was like, I'm going to be a nursing major. I'm going to be a nurse. I'm going to do all of this. I'm going to be happy about it. No. I didn't even get into the nursing program. I was in my first year of college. I went through my whole first year, just Gen A classes, and I said, no. I came to my what do you call it, my senses. I said, no. I'm going to do what Zaria wants to do. So I changed my major from pre-nursing to biology because I am interested in skin. I love skin. I love everything about skin. I love blackheads, cysts, just pimples. Oh my God. I love everything that the skin has to offer. If y'all can hear some music or whatever, that is my mama. I don't know why she got her phone blasting like that. I even have the door closed and I'm all the way upstairs. But besides that, I changed my major the summer going to sophomore year. I changed my major and I was so excited. I had a whole plan on what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to PA school at my current university now. I wanted to go to PA school and get my my master's of science for physician's assistant. I could not think. I just had a freaking brain fart. I did not want to be a dermatologist, but I did want to be a PA. That's what I wanted to do, but I am a biology major and now I've done some things in over the course of getting my degree that can help me differently, but biology is always just going to be something that I lean back on. So if it's still in my mind, I will go back to school, but right now I need a break because all my life is, all I know is school. That's literally all I know is school, and I need something different right now. I just need a break. But I do have my certifications in I have my certifications in phlebotomy, and I have my EKG certification. But next thing on my list that I have is, do not buy all of your textbooks. Do not. I know I probably bought 6 books over the course of my college career, and they were never full price, and that was my last resort. After I found this site where I can get textbooks online, and this actually helped me during the pandemic as well, because the classes went online, so everything was just forced to be virtual learning. So it was easy to have my textbooks online as a PDF format. So this website is on Library Genesis. I was able to download practically the majority of my textbooks in college for free. I don't buy textbooks. If you have to rent them, rent them. I'll put a list of some right here of some sites that I was using to compare book prices and all of that, because if I had these resources, why not tell you? I'm not going to withhold that. That ain't benefiting me. I'm helping y'all, because that's what helped me save some money. College students need some money. I need some money. I'm gonna do it $200. The next thing I have is to do not compare yourself to anyone else. Do not compare yourself to anyone else, because that's just gonna make you feel worse in the long run. I compared myself to pretty much everybody there, everybody in my classes, people that I knew, people that I didn't know. I would see people that I graduated with at the same school as me, and they were already in a higher level class, or they were already doing this, they were getting into this program, this organization. I was like, why can I not do that? Like, and they're like, the girl, I remember in freshman year, first semester, chemistry 101, this girl was sitting beside me on my right side, and we had a test, and the teacher, she would always put the grades up on the board for the test, and she would have the lowest grade, and she would have the highest grade in the class, and then she would have the average, and then she would put how many people made A's, B's, C's, D's, F's, and she put the grade up there. The lowest grade was a 32, and the highest grade was a 102. She showed me hers when she got hers, when her name was called. She showed me, she said, I got a 102. I get my test, I have 32. I felt so embarrassed because the person with the lowest grade and the one with the highest grade in the test were sitting right beside each other. But I still passed the class with a C, even after failing a test with a 32. So if you fail a test, it's nothing. It's nothing to it. Well, I'm not gonna say it's nothing, because you do want to look out for your GPA, which I'm gonna get into with that as well. And still, I had to still learn that not to compare myself to anyone else, because people are graduating early, and some of them are still graduating. They graduate this semester, and I was happy this time because they're doing well. They put in the effort to get out of college faster. I could have graduated this semester, but I had to withdraw for a semester, and that's another discussion for another video if y'all want to know why I withdrew for that semester. But what I learned as well with grades is that my next point is, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Growing up, I never wanted to ask for help. I was always just this independent person. I never wanted to ask for help because I always felt like, oh, they're gonna think that I can't do anything on my own. I'm always asking for help with something, with schoolwork. But my parents were literally the only people that I would ask for help. I wouldn't ask a teacher, nothing. If I couldn't figure it out, I just wouldn't do it. And that really hurt me sometimes, because my grades weren't what I wanted them to be, but I had to remember that I am not my grades. And that's another point that I have. You are not your grades. No matter what grades you make, it doesn't mean that you're stupid, because y'all know how teachers do stuff. They don't always put stuff on a test that you went over, and tests are not people's strong suits. Like, you can know the information and fail the test. I'm not good with tests. I'll study and I'll know the material, but tests, I freak out. But the next thing I have on here is to make friends with the senior year students in the same department as you. That can help you understand like what classes you need to take, because advisors are really just there to get you in and out in 30 minutes or less when they're helping you prepare for classes or extra for classes or whatever. So talk to someone who has already taken a class. See if they recommend any professors to you or any classes to you, to let them know what you need to take, because who wouldn't want to know what to take rather than taking something pointless? Because advisors aren't gonna always tell you everything. I know mine didn't. He's nice, but he didn't always tell me everything that I needed. The next thing I have on here is to go to office hours. Go to office hours, go to tutoring, advising as well, again, because the real learning takes place outside the classroom. It does. Half of the professors do not teach you, I hate to say it like that, but they do not. You really, in college, you practically teach yourself in the majority of your classes. At least that's what happened to me, especially this semester with physics. The computer taught us stuff, and all he did was review it in the class. So we're at home teaching ourselves, basically. And I didn't always have time to sit in front of a computer and watch all those videos, on top of being in the class for 50 minutes 3 times a week, going to work, studying, doing extra notes, all this, just trying to understand it, because physics is my weakest subject right now, and I have to take another one next semester. But please go to tutoring and office hours. Go to office hours. It will help you tremendously, especially if you want your grade to be higher, because a little secret here is the more that you go to office hours, the more that your professors see your face and hear your name or see your name, the better chances they have to curb your grade. If they see that you're putting in the work to actually improve and learn, they're gonna look out for you. They're gonna look out for you, because this class that I had this semester, y'all, literally every assignment, I tell you no lie, was like either a D or an F, no lie, and I passed the class with an 87, 3 points away from a B. And he told me that I was gonna have a C, not a C plus, but a C. So I was reaching out to him the whole semester. I got on a Zoom call. I went to his office. We sat down in a computer lab. I would always talk to him. And I got an 87. I don't know if he looked out for me, but I know he dropped some grades. But along with that, with going with the professors to reach out with them, you do want to research them. Research your professors, and the website that you need to use is Rate My Professors. But that is what I used starting sophomore year. Everything started sophomore year is when I really learned, because freshman year was a dub for me. I hated it. Rate My Professors will help you see how a professor grades, if they're lecture heavy, test heavy, how they do with notes and all this and that, homework, grading, just pretty much everything about them. Because I know I done went on there and I done left some reviews to help some of my people out at my school. If y'all go on there, y'all will see, because y'all gonna hear what I got to say. But another thing is, you will make mistakes, and that's going back to my grades. You will make mistakes in college. It's like, no doubt about it. It's like life. You're gonna make mistakes. You can't run away from them, and it's okay. Somebody might judge you, but who? So what? Nobody's gonna kill you about making a mistake. Cause I'd have made plenty. Another thing I have on here is it's common to fail tests, but that's going back to what I already said. I want to say it's common, but don't be surprised if you do. Don't be surprised, because I have made F's on tests in college. I'm not ashamed. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have made F's, but have I ever failed a class in college? No, I have not failed a class in college yet. The lowest I have had grades wise was a C for my classes. I have not had a D. I've not had an F on my transcript, but shoot, I do what I can. College will make you feel dumb. It will make you feel dumb. It will make the smartest kids feel dumb. I ain't saying I'm the smartest, but I ain't the dumbest. I'm just like, you got lukewarm. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. I know enough, and I do what I can, because I still try to make some money on the side. I ain't gonna let college take over my mind. And I'm gonna get into that too. But like, it's common to fail tests, but the next point I have is to maintain your grades at the beginning to create a safety net for your GPA in the end. Back with becoming acquainted with the seniors, you need to make at least one friend in each class. One friend, one acquaintance, one associate, whatever you want to call it. Have at least one in each class, because if you miss a day and you need some notes, there you go. You can text them, say, hey, you got this from this class today, I'm sorry. And that's that. Or if you have an assignment that you need help with, hey, can you help me with this? Do you understand? Do you know what to do? Or you can have a study buddy. So I did that quite a lot. Like the math class that I had, the girl that was sitting behind me, Amaya, in that class, I had her in my class this semester as well for aquatic ecology, the class that I had an 87 in. All semester, me and her were text back and forth, email back and forth. We had a whole group with the study guide on there, and we would all just, we helped each other out this semester. Everybody helped each other out in that class, because without them, I don't know where I would have been. I did a lab report in 12 hours, and she helped me. She motivated me out. If I could, I'm gonna put the screenshot right here of how she helped me, like, because I was about to give up. I was about to give up, y'all. And I ended up making 89. It was 89. Yeah, I made 89 on that one. But try to befriend the upperclassmen in your major. This is major. Like this, all of this is just joining together. Like, network. That's all this is networking. Because you might be interested in something, but they can help you with something different. Because I was stuck. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Once I knew that I didn't want to go to the PA school, but then my school didn't even get their freaking accreditation. They lost their accreditation, so the PA program was shut down. So now I was just sitting there. I was like, well, what do? I didn't want to go to another school out of town. That means I have to move or either commute. I don't have no money for that. I did not want to move out of town anywhere, because now it's just, another video. But this girl, she is a biology major as well, and she was about to graduate, and I had her in my psychology class. I said, what are you going to be doing? She said she's going to move back home, and she's going to go to community college, and she's going to do the LPN program. So I was like, okay, Shakira, that's nice. That's real nice to do. So I started looking into it at the technical college down here. I applied to the nursing program. I contacted my so-called advisor that they gave me, and she just handed me a course schedule. And I said, I'll be graduating with my bachelor's in biology in a few months. Is there an updated list of classes that you can give me? Never got a response. So that was just pretty much like, my confirmation that I did not need to go there. I've heard a lot of bad things about them. Make connections with your professors. Like I said, they will see your face a lot. They could curb your grade. If they see you, they will be willing to help you out. And that can also help with you getting a job, because they may know someone in a profession that you want to get into. You never know. Just network and get your face out there, get your name out there, get noticed. And getting close to my last few points on here. This next one is, do not lose sight of your mental health. Mental health is very, very important, and this is one of the more serious points that I have on here. Mental health is very, very important, because you don't want to be sick or go insane because you're so stressed out about an assignment. Because several times I have caught myself in a very, very bad place. College is real rocky. It's a roller coaster, and it will give you a roller coaster of emotions. Very, very bad emotions. But you got to remember, those times won't last forever. You got to look out for you first. You have got to look out for you first. Because without your mental health, you really don't have a chance with anything. Well, I'm not gonna say anything, but you got to maintain yourself. You don't want to be sick. You don't want to have a stroke. You don't want to have a heart attack because you're stressing about school. It's just a class. You can always take a class over. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to finish college. It doesn't matter if you do finish college. It matters what you're able to do. I'm gonna get off of that. And my second to last point is, everyone is not your friend. I know that is something that you should know, like, just from a kid. But when I got to college, they say college friends are people that they're gonna be there forever. They're lifelong friends. That's not always the case. Sophomore year, I met this girl in class. We became friends, and over the time she just pretty much just used me. And then we went out, I think the next semester or something. I can't remember. But we went out for homecoming. Yeah, that was the next semester. We went out for homecoming. I went to, I don't know if that was a club or not. I don't know what it was. But we went out, and she left me. She left me there. It's a long story behind it, but she just wasn't a true friend. Why did you leave me there, for one? I'm not gonna get into too much detail into this story, but she was not a true friend. I had a friend from high school, and we fell off drastically, partly because of her and partly because of guys. And I'm not understanding how the guys got into it. I'm not understanding. And because of my dad, and that's real, that really pissed me off when she started fussing about my dad. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah, so we fell off. Everybody's not your friend. Be careful who you consider your friends. Those two of my friends at the time, they weren't getting along, but you know, I enjoyed their companies. I just wanted to go, and the girl, she didn't get along with anybody, any of my friends that I had. So I started cutting off all my other friends because she didn't like them. And I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? But yeah, everyone is not your friend. And the last thing I have on here is to do not go out so much. I didn't go out to parties. Just didn't. I'm not a party type person. I went to a few concerts. I went to two concerts. And I would always go out with my friends. I would always go out, and yeah, I would always be in the wrong people's face. So that kind of made me stray away, especially that's why my GPA dropped second semester freshman year, because I would be out with the wrong crowd, especially sophomore and freshman. And the freshman year and whole sophomore year was very bad. Very, very bad. They were fun times, but it wasn't good for school. you get what I'm saying. It wasn't good for school. So that's it. That's all I got for you right now from a senior college student. I want all my videos to be about college, but it's kind of like that's something that I'm very familiar with, this school stuff right now. But I'm gonna get off here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all learned something. See y'all in the next video.